Hello, this is Sam Philosophers. So first signing once again for another edition of the vlog. Today just want to chat with you. Recently we had a visit from Rabbi Shimon ben Menachem. He went all around the congregations in North County and San Diego. Uh, today he is going to Mexico, actually, to Hermosillo to to visit over there to Hermosillo, Sonora. But no, he um one like 1 or 2 nights he stayed with us in our house. And you know, Rabbi is an uh, Orthodox rabbi, and obviously he didn't eat any of our food. He ate plastic. He ate with plastic spoons and covers and plastic knives and plates. But um but one night we he likes to watch, because the whole time thing is really it's different, and at night he likes to watch movies. So it was kind of cool because you expect that Orthodox rabbi to be a little strict, but he's pretty chill, man. And he's like, hey, how's you going? How's it going? He's just down to earth. So nice to watch movies at night. So we had a Bible collection, so he chose Joseph. So we watched Joseph. He watched part of it at night and the other part in the morning. And me and that, I was doing more talking that, and reflecting on the story of Joseph, and reflected how Joseph is a prototype or symbol of the Messiah. For those of you who know, Rabbi Shimon is an Orthodox rabbi, but he also he keeps the law and the kosher and everything, and he got his uh, uh, black coat and everything, and he keeps the Sabbath, but he also is a believer in Jesus Christ, which is weird because some people, because how do you get mixed law and grace, but I believe that the God has kept the law in place until all of Israel comes to know that Jesus is the Messiah. But meanwhile, our job is not to convert them, but to support the Jews. So, anyways, he's an Orthodox rabbi, and he also believes in Jesus, Yeshua, and we were talking about how Joseph is a prototype of the Jew of Jesus Christ. When Joseph came to his brothers and gave them the dreams and the revelation, his 12 brothers misunderstood him, and they were envious of him, and basically betrayed him and sold him into slavery. Um, and they had an evil intent to it, but Joseph was sold into slavery and brought into Egypt, and there Joseph endured a more struggle with Potiphar's wife accusing him, and he'd been thrown into prison. But ultimately, Joseph ended up in Pharaoh's court because he interpreted Pharaoh's dream, and through him, many nations were saved because he prepared the land for the famine that was to come, and one of the affected by the famine was the land of Canaan, and Joseph's brothers had to go buy the grain, so they went to buy the grain. Joseph, being the governor of Egypt, was in charge of selling the grain, and the brothers did not recognize Joseph, so Joseph tested to see what was in the hearts of his brothers, see if they still had that bitterness in their hearts. So it tested and put their youngest brother Benjamin in the difficult position of being kept as a slave, and this time the brothers defended Benjamin. It is then that Joseph chooses to reveal himself. He asks for all the Egyptians to get out of the room, and then he reveals himself to his brothers and tells them, "I am Joseph," and they are reunited once again. And we have a beautiful picture of what's going to happen in the future. As with when Jesus Christ came, he came to his brothers, which are the Jews, because Jesus Christ is a Jew. He came as a Jew, and from the lineage from the tribe of David, which I'll get later on, the lineage of the Messiah. But right now I'm going to focus on the parallels of the Jesus and Joseph. But he was a Jew and came to his brothers, and his brothers, the Jewish people, misunderstood, particularly the Pharisees and the princes of the Jews. So they misunderstood him. They were envious of him because the people favored him above them. So they, as Israel, they took him, and one of Jesus' disciples betrayed him and sold him for 30 pieces of silver, as was Joseph sold for 30 pieces of silver. And basically, his brothers had malintent. So, as the prince of the Jews, the Pharisees have malintent, just gave them up unto the Gentiles. There's the Romans in this case, and Jesus was crucified, and because the Jews didn't have the authority for capital punishment, so the Romans held that right. So Jesus was put to death, was put in a tomb in 3 days, just like Joseph was put in a pit and stayed there for 3 days. He rose from the grave with power and dominion, and just Joseph rose as the governor of Egypt, with power and dominion. And then the latter part hasn't been fulfilled yet. One day the Jews, Jesus Christ will come to his people, and then that time he will ask all the Gentiles to leave him with his people, and he's gonna reveal himself to them. He's gonna show them that he is their brother, he is their Messiah, that Jesus Christ is their Jewish Messiah, that's Messiah they've been waiting for. And although they intended evil, many, through his death and resurrection, many have been saved. Many have been. All the nations were blessed, and that's where the Abrahamic promise was fulfilled. So we have a beautiful story of a parallel of the Messiah in Joseph. So this was a great discussion I had with the rabbi, and I hope you got great more understanding. It's so beautiful once you think of it. And I'll talk next edition. I'll probably talk more about the lineage of Jesus Christ. No, because it's very important to know the lineage of Jesus Christ, because Jesus Christ is a Jew. No, and it's important that we point that out. But not only that he's a Jew, but no, what does the lineage of Jesus Christ reveal about his ministry here? So we'll talk about that more later. God bless you.